Hi, my name is Melanie Parkinson, and this is my presentation on company culture. Why does company culture matter? On the website balancecareers.com, we learn how employees are more likely to enjoy their time in the workplace if they fit in with the company culture, and that they are likely to take far less pleasure out of work if they don't enjoy the culture. So company culture matters to keep your employees engaged and happy. The article on this site also tells us that when looking for a job, we should take the time to get to know the company culture to see if we are a good fit or not. You can take the time to ask questions during your interview, such as, what is the work schedule like? Is there a culture of giving opinions? What are the benefits that the company gives? Then you should also take time to research the company. You can do this a few ways, a couple of which are checking out the company website or even asking other employees how they like the company and the company culture. Some companies work very systematically, where the organizational chart is king and all reporting goes up and down the chain. This is a very organized manner to run things, and many work well with this type of structure. The company I work for is a bit of a hybrid. Org charts are very important, but we have some other cultures that may be a little bit out of the norm. One of our cultures is we have an employee monthly gathering. And during this time, we get everybody together and we announce all of the birthdays for the month and we sing happy birthday to everybody. We go through all of the work anniversaries throughout the month and talk about how long people have been there. And then we also give the results from our latest survey. Probably 6 months ago or so, we started implementing a monthly survey to our employees where we get ideas and suggestions from everybody. We ask one question with a rating, such as shown here. And then we ask one open-ended question to go with the rating question, to try and get ideas on how we can improve and what we can do to make things better at the company. This is also a time for us to get together and mingle, as we serve lunch a lot of times before the meeting starts. We also send out a weekly report each week that shows what is happening around the office for that week. It shows who is traveling where that week. We also do a spotlight on an employee that help us get to know each other a little better. And these spotlights tend to be the highlight. They're a lot of fun to see what people enjoy and what they do outside of work. We also share the latest sales numbers and let everybody know where we are at towards our monthly and our quarterly goals. We also have what we call meeting rhythms, and we pattern these after Scaling Up program and format and the Rockefeller habits in Scaling Up. And these consist of a stand-up 15-minute daily huddle where everybody comes in on a team and they share their big win. If they have a stuck, that we can try and help each other out with our stucks and what their focus is on for the day. Then we have a weekly team meeting where we go over the bigger issues and check out each other's metrics and KPIs and where we're at on our priorities. We also pride ourselves on having a family feel type company. This photo is from one of our world conferences where we have all of our distributors come from around the globe and take classes and learn from us, learn from each other. And we try and make all of our customers and distributors feel like they are important, that they're part of our BHN family, as we call it. Yet we realize that this culture may not be appealing to everyone. So that is why it is important to ask questions while you are interviewing with a company to make sure it's a culture that you enjoy and will work well with. On builtin.com, I found a list of the 25 top companies with the greatest culture, one of which was this company, Yarrow. And Yarrow is a company that does not work off a traditional org chart, and they work off a cohesive and communal work environment, they call it, where they say they've gotten rid of the silos and have everybody work in the same area. That way they can talk to each other and work things out among each other that without having to go up and down a chain. So there are definitely some who would thrive more in a more open organization like this. Another company I found on this website is Workiva, and their leadership team fosters an environment of giving and receiving feedback. They are willing to admit mistakes, recognize individual talents, and support opinions and disagreements, and exude patience. And they do this all while considering the team's overall health and well-being. The leadership team puts their employees first and work towards making them feel valued. One of the things I found interesting when looking at this website and these companies is how each of them were slightly different in what they were able to offer. And it just showed how important it is for a person to take the time to get to know the company that they are working for or hoping to work for, and seeing what the culture is like and making sure it is something that aligns with your values and how you work so that you are able to thrive and give your best self to the company. Thank you.